The straight trees are cut down first, and the wells of good taste dry up first. Keep your heart straight and your appearance soft. In the heart, it is upright and straight according to the principles, but the outside is meek and respectful in accordance with the world. Relationships forged by profit give up each other when disaster strikes, but relationships established by heaven reap each other when disaster strikes. Heaven and earth have incomparable beauty but are silent, the four seasons have bright laws but do not argue. And all things have a principle of creation but do not explain. Mountains became high by overlapping all the low ones, and rivers widened by accepting all the ditch water. Even if you live a good life, if you throw away the mind that you are a good person, you can be loved anywhere. He who likes to praise in the face is good at swearing behind his back. If you are not pure or sincere, you cannot move people's hearts. It is easy to know the Tao, but difficult not to say it. Knowing but not speaking is because you follow the providence of nature. If the water is not deep, a large boat cannot float. The blind cannot see the beauty of patterns, and the deaf cannot hear the sounds of musical instruments. There are not blind and deaf only in judging what. Not learning is like trying to climb the sky without skill. Learning a lot is like breaking through the clouds and seeing the blue sky. Like climbing a high mountain and looking at the sea in all directions. Great wisdom is leisurely and generous, but worldly, petty guile is concerned with trifles. Great words are calm, but worldly useless trifles are loud. When there is life, there is death, and when there is death, there is life. Hating and loathing death is like forgetting to return home after wandering about for a long time. Simple things at the beginning become big things when they are finished. It takes a long time to get things done right, and once things go wrong, they can't be easily fixed. All secular people like people who think the same as they do, and hate people who think differently. If you have many children, you will have a lot of worries, if you are rich. You will have a lot of work, and if you live long, you will have many things to be insulted. When you empty your mind, you become calm. When you are calm, you get change, and when you get change, you get everything. The utmost pleasure is the absence of pleasure, and the greatest honor is the absence of honor. You cannot put large things in small pockets. A short line cannot pump water from a deep well. Birth cannot be stopped and death cannot be stopped either. If the tree is straight, it is cut down first, and the sweet well dries up first. Just as a dog cannot be called a good dog because it barks well, a person cannot be called a wise man because he or she speaks well. A greedy person is sad when his wealth does not accumulate, and a proud person is sad when his power does not increase. When heaven wants to entrust a person with a great task, it must first trouble his heart, fatigue his muscular strength, make his stomach hungry, impoverish his body, and make his work confused. This is to instill courage in his heart and develop perseverance in his character, so that he can do what he would otherwise have been unable to do. The solution is at hand. But people are looking from afar. If you do it, it's easier than you think, but you don't even start and think it's difficult in advance, so you miss the things you can do. Those who pay attention to their big aspects will become big people, and those who pay attention to their small aspects will become small people. If you don't get it even after doing it, you have to find the reason for the wrong thing in yourself. You can avoid the disasters created by heaven, but you cannot avoid the disasters created by yourself. Great people do not seek to be trusted by others when they speak, nor do they seek good results when they act, but only speak and act on what is right. A great person is one who does not lose the heart of a child. A benevolent person loves others and a polite person respects others. If you love others, you will always be loved. If you honor others, you will always be respected. Happiness and blessings come not from fate, but from one's own words and actions. When there are very few people who help, even relatives betray, and when there are too many people who help, the whole world obeys. Even if you eat well, dress warmly, and live comfortably, without teaching, you are close to being a brute. There is intimacy between father and son, there is significance between rulers and subjects, distinction between husband and wife, and trust between friends. When an unbecoming person sits in a high position, he spreads his vices to many people. When making friends, do not emphasize age, dignity, or sibling strength. Among the philosophies of Zhuangzi, Chinese philosopher